Yes, sir. Good morning, students. In the previous class, we discussed about insects moving in a rough bowl. Okay. In this class, we are going to discuss very important topic, banking of road. Before going to that, we discuss some basic concepts on physics. First one is angular displacement. Angular displacement. It is denoted by a symbol theta. Angular displacement is denoted by a symbol theta. What is angular displacement? Angular displacement is nothing but angle traced by the radius vector. Angle traced by the radius vector in that time is called angular displacement. The angle traced by the radius vector in that time is called angular displacement. Therefore, angular displacement, angle is equal to, we know that angle is equal to arc upon radius. Therefore, if I consider this is a circle having some radius r, this radius vector makes some angle theta. This theta is called angular displacement, and angle traced by the radius vector, this is the displacement. Radius vector ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ theta ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Therefore, angle traced by the radius vector in that type is called angular displacement. Therefore, theta is equal to displacement is s divided by radius is r. Theta is equal to s divided by r. This is angular displacement. Next is angular velocity. Angular velocity is nothing but ratio of time rate of angular displacement is called angular velocity. The time rate of the ratio of time rate of angular displacement is called angular velocity. Angular velocity is denoted by symbol omega. Angular displacement omega is equal to time rate of change of angular displacement. Time rate indicates time. d theta divided by dt is called angular velocity. The ratio of time rate of change of angular displacement is called angular velocity. It is denoted by symbol omega is equal to d theta divided by dt, where theta is angular displacement. And what is the relation between linear velocity and angular velocity? Linear velocity is denoted by symbol for example, linear velocity is denoted by symbol v. V is equal to r cross omega. Is the relation between linear velocity and angular velocity. This question is very important for annual examination. Write the relation between linear velocity and angular velocity. Relation between linear velocity and angular velocity. Therefore, v is equal to r cross omega, where v is equal to linear velocity, r is equal to radius vector, radius vector. Omega is equal to angular velocity. Angular velocity. Omega is equal to angular velocity. Therefore, from this equation, V is equal to R cross omega. We can write omega is equal to V divided by R. Omega is equal to V divided by R. Similarly, omega square is equal to what happens? Omega square is equal to V square divided by R square. Omega square is equal to V square divided by R square. Here, omega is equal to V divided by R. Omega square is equal to V square divided by R square or V divided by R whole square. V divided by R whole square. Next concept is centripetal acceleration. Centripetal acceleration. The acceleration of the object undergoing uniform circular motion and directed along the radius and acted towards its center. That acceleration is called centripetal acceleration. Centripetal acceleration. Centripetal acceleration is denoted by A of C. Centripetal acceleration is denoted by A of C. The acceleration of the object. The acceleration of the object undergoing uniform circular motion. Uniform circular motion. Uniform circular motion and acts along the radius of the circle. Radius of the circle and towards the center of the circle. Towards the center of the circle. Towards the center of the circle. That acceleration is called centripetal acceleration. The acceleration of the object undergoing uniform circular motion and acts along the radius of the circle and directed towards center of the circle. That acceleration is called centripetal acceleration. Centripetal acceleration V of C is equal to V square divided by R. V square divided by R. A of C is equal to V square divided by R. We know that omega is equal to R cross omega. V is equal to R cross omega. V is equal to R cross omega. V square is equal to what? R square into omega square. Substitute that V square value to this equation. We get A of C is equal to V square means R square omega square. R square omega square divided by R. 1 R cancel. Therefore, remaining is A of C is equal to omega square R. A of C is equal to omega square R is the equation to find out centripetal acceleration. Equation to find out centripetal acceleration. Angular displacement, angular velocity and centripetal acceleration. These three are very important while discussing or studying banking of road. Okay. Angular displacement is nothing but what? The angle traced by the radius vector. In that time is called angular displacement. It is denoted by symbol theta is equal to angle is equal to arc upon radius arc. We call it as S. Theta is equal to S divided by R. And angular velocity is the ratio of time rate of change of angular displacement is called angular velocity. It is denoted by symbol omega. Omega is equal to time rate. Time indicates dt. Rate indicates time. That is dt. d theta divided by dt. Therefore, we know that relation between linear velocity and angular velocity is equal to V is equal to R cross omega. From this equation, we can write V square is equal to R square divided by omega. R square into omega square. V square is equal to R square into omega square. where v is the linear velocity, r is the radius vector, and omega is the angular velocity. And then next is centripetal acceleration. It is denoted by symbol A of C. Centripetal acceleration is nothing but the acceleration of the object undergoing uniform circular motion and acts along the radius. Acts along the radius means this is the radius. The centripetal acceleration acts in this direction. Acts along the radius towards the center of the circle. Therefore, centripetal acceleration A of C is equal to v square divided by r. If we substitute the v square value, A of C is equal to r square omega square divided by r. 1 r cancel. A of C is equal to omega square r is the equation to find out centripetal acceleration. Okay. Next is centripetal force and centrifugal force. Centripetal force and centrifugal force. Centripetal force is denoted by symbol F of C. Centripetal force and centrifugal force. Centripetal force is nothing but the external force required to move a body in a circular path with uniform motion and acts along the radius and directed towards center of the circle. That is called centripetal force. Centripetal force is nothing but it is the external force. The external force required to move a body in a circular path with uniform velocity, with uniform motion, not uniform velocity. In circular path, direction of velocity changes. If magnitude or direction changes, the vector quantity vector is also changes. Therefore, the external force are required to move a body in a circular path with uniform motion and acts along the radius of the circular path, directed towards the center of the circular path. Center of the circular path is called centripetal acceleration. ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಥ್ರೆಡ್ ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಗೆ ಥ್ರೆಡ್ ನ ಕಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನ ಈ ರೀತಿ ತಿರುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮೋಷನ್ ತಿರುಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಥವಾ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ತಿರುಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಪೀಟಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಪೀಟಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. External force are required to move a body in a circular path with uniform motion and acts along the radius of the circular path and directed towards the center of the circular path. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾತ್ ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಬಾಡಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಅದು ರೇಡಿಯಸ್, ಈ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಥ್ರೆಡ್ ನ ಕಟ್ಟಿ ನಾವು ತಿರುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ಆ ಥ್ರೆಡ್ಗೆ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಥ್ರೆಡ್ ಈಸ್ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್. ಆ ಒಂದು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾತ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ದ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸರ್ಕಲ್. That force is called centripetal force. Therefore, centripetal force is equal to Fc is equal to mv square divided by r. If we substitute v square value, we know that v is equal to r cross omega. V square is equal to r square omega square. Therefore, substitute v square value. F of c is equal to m is the mass of the body, and v square is equal to r square omega square divided divided by r, divided by r. 1 r cancel. Remaining term is m omega square r. F of c is equal to m omega square r is the equation to calculate centripetal force. Centripetal force is an external force required to move a body in a circular path with uniform motion and acts along the radius towards the center of the circle. F of c is equal to m v square divided by r. We know that relation between linear velocity and angular velocity v is equal to r cross omega, v square is equal to r square omega square. Substitute v square value, we will get fc is equal to m omega square r is the equation to calculate centripetal force. Okay, and when a body moves in a circular path, the direction changes at every instant of time. When it moves in a circular path, the direction of the moving object continuously changes while moving in a circular path. For example, ನಾವು ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನ ತಗೊಂಡೆ A, next ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನ ತಗೊಂಡೆ B, next ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನ ತಗೊಂಡೆ C, next ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನ ತಗೊಂಡೆ D. Direction of velocity will always changes. ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಇದೆ, ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಇದೆ, ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? The direction of velocity of a body moving in a circular path can be calculated by draw a tangent to the circular path. The direction of tangent gives the direction of velocity, but acceleration of the particle acts towards center and the centripetal force is also acting towards center, but direction of velocity of the body is the tangent drawn to the circle, that the direction of tangent gives the direction of velocity of the body. Okay, this is centripetal force. Next is centrifugal force. Centrifugal force is also denoted by symbol F of c. Centripetal and centrifugal force. Centripetal and centrifugal force. Centrifugal force is nothing but the outward force acts on a body. The outward force acts on a body, acts along the radius and directed away from the center of the circle. Centripetal is directed towards the center of the circle, but the centrifugal is directed away from the center of the circle. The outward force acts on a body moving in a circular path along the radius and away from the center of the circle. Center of the circle. Centripetal force acts along the radius towards the center. Centrifugal force acts along the radius away from the center. Centripetal is towards the center, centrifugal is away from the center. That is the difference between centripetal and centrifugal force. For example, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಥ್ರೆಡ್ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಗೆ ಥ್ರೆಡ್ನ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋನ್ನ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಪೀಟಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋನು ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾತ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಥ್ರೆಡ್ ನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ, ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪಾತ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬರ್ತಿದಾಗ ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಗ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಯಾವ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಪಿಟಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ದ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ದ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್. ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಫ್ಯೂಗಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ away from the center along the radius. Therefore FC is equal to m v square divided by r. If you substitute v square value, m r square omega square divided by r1r cancel. Therefore FC is equal to m omega square r. Centripetal force and centrifugal force are the forces acts on the body when the body moves in a circular path, but the centripetal force acts along the radius towards the center, but centrifugal force acts along the radius away from the center. That is the differences between centrifugal and centripetal force. Okay, in the next class we discuss banking of road. Very important topic of banking of road. Okay, thank you students.